Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to yet another analysis replay. This one's going to be of Snugflag in the jungle playing Thor. It's a 22-minute game where he goes 7, 6, and 0. What rank are you currently in? He's currently in his qualifiers. How do you think I played? I did really bad early game. I don't know how to do my early game better, and I want to know where my mistakes were. Okay, cool. What aspects of the game did you struggle with? Early game. Also, I can't seem to farm properly and generally lose a 1v1. Rotations were not on point and I end up doing nothing. What aspects of the game did you feel comfortable with? Nothing, really. Well, Snug, let's look at your early game and work out exactly where we could have gone better in the early stages of this one. Same old standard start that we always see of nobody actually checking to see if anyone's coming in for an invade, which is a shame. One day people will realise, eventually guys, I'll let you all know now, this is a hidden secret, eventually teams will start to realise, hey guys, if we group up at the start of the game, in these ranked games, we can get a free double kill, easy peasy lemon squeezy, because nobody checks and covers the angles anymore, and then nobody expects an invade because everyone's the same situation in Season 2. One day though, a team will actually group up, and it'll be Ripper Renos in PC Renos for everybody. It's a very nice Odin to tank that buff a hole for you, especially when he's not going to get any sustain out of it. Next time, tank the buff yourself, Snugflag, you lazy bugger. Don't let him tank that one as well. So, you let him tank both buffs, even though you're the one with the Bomber's Mask. Take into account your Bomber's Mask. When you kill an enemy, you're going to heal back off it as well. So make sure you tank it next time round, buddy boy. Don't let your teammate tank it, because now he's going to come to lane, and look what his HP already. He's at half health. How many pots does he have online? Well, he's got a multi-potion. Rest in Pepperinos. He's going to have a great time against his Herbois. I'll guarantee it. Got double tap on the minions. One thing to note right now, where's Loki? Where is the jungler? Have you seen the other jungler? You have not seen the jungler yet. This is going to be a rough lane. I don't want you to stay here very, very long because you know Loki's not here. But Hebo's just left now, and you should have noticed that Herbois did not have his blue buff online, so you have someone that says something crazy is going on. After this wave is cleared, get the hell out of dodge, I feel is the best call. Where did Odin go? Okay, Odin went on adventures too. Adventure time in the world. Oh, what was that double tap? Don't jump in. What was that about? Don't do that again, son. If these were better players, then you would have died immediately. You just used your escape. You had no damage because your Berserker Barrage was down. You just jumped to your hammer. If you jump to your hammer in front of a Loki and a Herbois, you might as well just open the shop menu now and start purchasing items because you will get punished for it. Leave this lane now. It's pretty much done with for you. Start rotating through your jungle. Where are we going to head? We're going to go mid lane for a wave of experience, are we? Problem being, there's actually no wave. Oh, there is still a wave there for you. That's good. Hopefully Agni realises that and soaks the experience. Soak that experience, boy. Yeah, you soaked that experience. Did we need to double tap? Did we need to double tap for one creep? I know you were trying to proc Kronos too, but did you really need to double tap for one creep? Did you really? I don't think so. I don't think so. We're looking around, we're hunting, but we shouldn't be hunting to try and do something. We should be looking to farm. That's what we should be hunting for right now. That's better. Get to these camps quickly, drop these camps down. Back to mid lane again, soak up the next wave of experience coming in. Good call. Double tap this and leave. Good. You should have let it come out of tower a little bit more, really. Where are we going now? Adventure time? Why are we going adventure time? We've got 2 minutes 26 on the clock. We still need to hit level 5 before we get mid harpies spawning. Where should you be right now? Your back harpies should be farmed. Then you should come back to mid lane for another wave of experience. Or go to solo lane for the other wave of experience now. Going in for a gank opportunity on this lane is not a good idea. You took a minion on an expedition instead. And hang around waiting. Now you're going to wait 15 seconds for these harpies to spawn. Dude! Dude, you should not be waiting 15 seconds for these mid harpies to spawn. You should have been rotating earlier. For these back harpies, you would be level 5 by now. If you would have done exactly what I said. Instead, there's a mid wave of experience sat there. There's a back harpy sat there. The mid harpies do spawn. Do you get them? Do you get them? At least we get them. But we're still not level 5. Why are we still not level 5? Because we're still not farming. Farm mid lane, farm mid lane, farm mid lane, farm mid lane, farm mid lane. Double tap them with creep wave. Nope. Where are we going? Adventure time to check the other harpies. Okay, hogs up. Dream. The dream. This is a situation that should not normally happen. You should not be able to rotate over through the lane like that and go, hey, the other harpies are up. Cool! That's not going to happen in more games. As you go forward, you've got to soak experience as you go. They should have been down. Now you're 5. What should we be looking to do? We've got enough mana to go for a gank. Has this Kronos got any mana? That's the first thing I want to know. Hell no, he doesn't have any mana. Is there gank potential here? Yes, there is. However, is there a Hubwar behind you? Well, you don't know that yet. I know that because I'm cheating. And that's all your mana gone again. Hubwar comes in. You back away, panicky a little bit. Soak experience. You don't need to tank everything now, just to be clear. So, your speed's coming up soon. We go back to base, we purchase boots 2. Get beater, get beater, get beater, okay? When you go back, you get some health and mana potions, okay? I don't mind it when you're still getting comfortable in the jungle, but get beads 1. Just get beads 1 available for yourself. If you get hit by Kronos with a stun, it's going to cause you a few issues. There's also going to be the fact that you're dealing with, who else is on the enemy team that's going to cause you issues? Kumba, for starters. Kronos will. Hebo, you can avoid the knock-up as well. Just get beads 1. It starts it off nicely, and it means you've just got your actives online a little bit. Now what we should be doing here is clearing out our whole jungle, and then we should be looking for a gank opportunity. What I'd be doing right now in my head is like, I'm seeing this game as a player, and I'm like, do red buff, gank right. Do red buff, gank right. However, now my mind's changed because Neef just back to base. I could still be looking for do red buff, gank right because Agni's coming, but Agni should know Hebo's behind him, and you know Hebo's behind him because you can see the minimap. You're watching this go on still. You're still dropping the buff. You know he's getting engaged on. What you're going to do? You're going to ult immediately. Good. We can turn this around quickly. Good dunk. Too late. Right. You had a decision to make while you were doing this buff. The decision was, do I drop the buff or do I keep doing it? Do I drop the buff or do I keep doing it? When could you have made this call earlier? If you were going to engage here, could you have saved Agni's life? Yes, you could have saved Agni's life, but you chose the experience over Agni. What else could you have done that could have influenced this without using your ultimate? You know, if you walk over to here, against this wall, right here in the corner, I'm just going to do a little cheat thing. Actually, no, you couldn't have. I was going to say you could have walled over the wall, but I don't think your wall would have reached through that. I didn't realize that was so thick. Ah. I learn something every day myself. But when this drops here, Agni's still trying to get away through this angle here. You could just walk around instead of trying to ultimate in, just because if they try and burst through. The ultimate's kind of good, to be honest, to try and follow up and back him up. But you could have just walked around the corner and walled. If you walk around the corner and wall, he's going to get out. If you just wall there, he's going to get out. Problem being, you don't. Wall misses, double tap miss, double tap it connects, but you don't get anything else out of it. Now you're going to have to play safe. You're almost now on cooldown. Ymir's coming in to say, I'm a support, guys, I'll help you out. Neef turns up as well, trying to support you as well. Double tap connects. Can you really follow up with anything else there? Nope. Did you just pick up red buff? Did you just pick up the red? No, you didn't. Okay, thank God. Go to speed. There's nothing else. Speed, 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 boys. Oh, maybe you can get Loki, actually. That's a free kill. It's a free kill. Yeah! The dream! Awesome. Yeah, you tell him, Thor. Do you speed now? Speed and blue. Yeah, drop your blue for him first. I'm fine with that. Speed. Good job. Mid harpies you should know about right now. Agni just took those ones. You know which ones. You got both of these, so you know the other one's coming up in a second. So you should be ready for these ones. Your ultimate is available too. We're going to gank. Did we need to come all the way to where we stood now, Snog, to gank? Did we need to? What are the odds right now of them having a ward here? The higher up in the games you go, the more likely there'll be a ward here. Right now, right here. If there's a ward right here where we stood, you just walked through it and then ulted, which means you've given away vision. Where could we have ulted from? Could we have ulted from back here? Yeah, we could have ulted from back here. Would we have still reached him? Hell yeah, we would have still reached him. I like the gank. Problem is that when doing it from there, you're going to give him a chance to hear it. You're going to give him a chance to see it coming in. Agni doesn't follow up because there's no call from either of you in terms of attack. You should be spamming attack there. I'll try and speed it up again. Think about where he's juking to before you throw out the wall. He's going to rewind backwards, so he's going back to mid lane again. You should know that. Good follow. Good follow. Follow out these auto attacks now. That's the end of the dream. There's nothing else you're going to get out of this now. You're on full cooldown. I'm walking away from the troubles in my life. Harpies? Yeah! Harpies are up again. But you've got no mana. Risky because you're so low in health. Goodbye. Snug flag. Rip the dream. Rip the dream. Yeah, rip the dream. Rip the dream. Why did you die there? Because you went for the harpies. You didn't have any mana. You saw Hebo, you still went for the Harpies, wouldn't have tried to risk him. Would have just probably backed out, you'd even have your Hog available, I don't think. Back to base again, what do we pick up? We pick up our full boots, start working on Jotuns, cool. Farm Farmarinos, mid lane, 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 mid lane. Or left lane. You've got two options right now. You've got mid lane for a field wave of farm, but Loki's just pooping on this Odin. So maybe this is a free kill. This should be a free kill. There's three of you here. He should not get out of this situation. Now you've seen him because he was invisible. That's what you were looking for. He should be dead. All you had to do was wall. All you had to do was wall. You got him though. You got him. You got him. These walls snug. We've got to work on these walls, buddy. These walls are not good. I don't even understand what was going on there. What actually happened? Yeah, Loki, no more tricks. Sick of your tricks, Loki. So, you rotate mid to soak the experience. This is cool. You get hit by a knock-up, and you still walk forward. What's the wall going to do? What's that wall going to do? The only thing that wall's going to do, you just use your hammer, so you can't double tap him. You're not going to engage in him after that wall. Maybe Agni will poke him a little bit, but is Agni going to 100 to 0 him? Probably not. Why is Agni not going to be able to 100 to 0 him thanks to that wall? Because you were just with him when he was killing Loki. And when he was with him with killing Loki, he was using the Make It Rains. So he's not going to have all his bombs online. Let's just check how many he does have out of interest. It's not going to show me, is it? I think he's got like one here. No, he's got none now. That was it. That was the extent of his clear. Now you're going to go aggressive on a full health Hebo with a Kronos backing him up. You're at half health, and then you realise the mistakes you've made in life. Your life choices were not great, and now you're going to be punished for it. Back to base again. We've got 700 gold in the bank. Could we have got beads 1 by now? Yeah, we probably should have got beads. You've not had to use a bead situation, really. I mean, the beads would have avoided a knock-up at some point, but would it have really saved your life? Probably not. You're looking to end someone's life who's got like 5 HP here. I can see your thinking mentality, but you've got red buff up right now, which is experience. You've got mid harpies up on one side, which is more experience. You're trying to fight a mid laner that's 3 levels above you. There's a gank on the right hand side on Angel. Your red buff's being taken and you're not getting any experience from that. You're trying to support the Neath. Neath's going to die. You're going to jump into 2. Are you really going to jump into 2 at level 9? Yes, you are. We're going to go down looking for a Cumber who's a tank. The tank's going to block you. You wall off the other one. Then you change your attention to the other one and jump through to the hammer. Okay, the hammer jump was good. I like that. Was there a reason to go in? Was there a reason to go in? That's the question. There was no reason to go in. Were you going to get a kill? No. Loki's here. Rip in pepperonis. Beads would have helped you out. Beads would have helped you out there. This is slightly a slaughter fest now. You back online yet? They're going to do gold. We're back on. What do we get? Okay, we carried on working on Jotuns. Your speed buff's up. Your back harpies are up. Why don't we take back harpies on the way there? That's free experience we should have taken. What have we missed so far? Let's just be clear. With that whole engagement on that side of the map that just happened then, we're going to actually rewind it to that whole fight, actually. I'm in the mood to do that. So let's do it. 8. This was you going aggressive, looking for the Anher. Actually, we'll go even further back than that. This is you leaving base, okay? Let's actually go... Yeah, start here. Just 9:15, okay? We'll say 9:15. Let's talk about when you get experience next. When do you get experience next? Remember I said 9:15, right? $9:15. 9:15. $9:15. I think you got 1 creep now. Got 1 creep at 10:08. Let's keep watching. think you got one creep so far. I think you got one creep so far. So, 10:23, we die. 10:23, we die. What did we do for that whole minute in this game, Snugflag? What did we do for that whole minute? What was available during that whole minute? Well, let's rewind again. Just have a little look at what we could see at 9:15. This is where you are now. This is what was available at 9:15 as well. Red camp was up. Purple camp was up. Back harpies were up. Mid harpies were up on this side. Are these all potential points to farm? Yes. Mid lane was able to be farmed with all this experience. Loki was able to be pushed back out and farm up experience on this side. Your blue buff's coming up soon as well. Followed by the blue buff. You know you've done your blue. After the blue, the speed comes up as well. That's all the potential farm that was on the map. What did we get in that minute? Well, all that stuff was available. 1 melee minion. That's right, don't look at me like that with that sad tear in your eye. See that? That's actually a tear. Oh, I can't even move the camera now. I messed up. I was all excited about coming in close for a screenshot. It's not worked out well. But yeah, look at me when I'm talking to you. Look at me, look at me. See this? See this here? That's a tear. That's a tear of not farming in the jungle when he should have done. This isn't actually part of the game. This is what you've imposed onto Thor's face during this game, Snugflag. Because he's very sad that he's just waited a whole minute of this damn game doing nothing. Doing nothing. His eyes have rolled back into his head now as well. He's like, I might as well not have vision. There's no reason for me to have vision. Because who's playing me doesn't have vision either. Snug! Focus on your farming, please. Focus on your farming. Soak your experience. Stop chasing kills. I know you're an assassin and you're a jungler, but you need to soak experience during the early stages of the game. If you don't do that, you're going to fall further behind. If we check in with the charts right now, let's just see the difference right now. Where's Hubwa? Hubwa is not having a great game either. He's like level 9. He's the same level as you somehow, but he's a lot further ahead in gold because of the Gold Fury. But look at the difference between the mid laners. 2 level difference there. Odin's level 8, Loki's level 12. All these places are there for you to farm. You're not even farming your own jungle efficiently. You're giving up free golden experience to the agony in the jungle instead of taking it yourself. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You can do better. You can do better than this, Snug. Hopefully in the next games that I see you, though, send me in more replays and we'll talk about your early game. And maybe one day Thor won't have this tear in his eye. Good luck, buddy. Good luck.